It's an electric concrete mixer. Can you believe it, folks? Fully electric, front end and the mixer. God, got to find out a little bit more about this. So I'm going to talk to the expert right now. So here we're mixing up the electric capacity and capability at Liebherr with Nico. Nico, this is an operating
It is.
concrete.
And you can't hear it.
And you can't hear it mixer. And so, folks, this is an electric concrete mixer, obviously towed by a diesel truck in this instance, but you can have an electric truck as well, can't you?
And actually this is an electric
The
truck.
whole thing's an electric truck?
Correct.
Wow!
100% electric.
Well, Nico, that is a big surprise for me, you know, because when you're looking at electrification, you think a big thing like this, you know, a concrete mixer, one, it's heavy. Two, it's going to need a lot of electric capability. But three, now we've got the quietness of the electric drive in the truck and of the mixer. Come on, let's walk around, folks, and talk about some of this new machine and why it's going to be a bit of a game changer on time. Let's follow us round to the mixy bit, folks. So the mixy bit over here. What are we talking about, Nico, then, where in relation to electric? Everybody wants to know the capacity, everybody wants to know the shift, can it do a full shift, and what applications would this all-electric be a part of?
So the perfect thing is you don't have to compare if it's electric or not.
Okay.
It's the same. So we have the same drum size as you all know.
Yep.
So it's a 9 cubic drum from the capacity you can see behind. So we have capacity of 10.5 in a total. So that's the water line. And you don't have any differences. Just the same, walk in smoothly. And of course you can operate for a full day.
Full shift,
Exactly.
right. So, and what's really good about that is the fact that we're now talking about low emission zones. So we've just talked about a wheeled, you know, electric excavator, and therefore now we can talk about this delivering concrete to the job to fill in the holes and the foundations that this has dug. So we have an all-electric ecosystem working here. How long would it take to charge something like this up, and what are the charging options for this? What would you typically do?
The charging options for this are coming from the truck. So we, from Liebherr side, we don't have any batteries for the body.
Okay.
So we go directly to the traction battery from the truck, and you need to up to 6 hours. So just after your working day, you plug in and recharge, and by the next morning, you're ready to start again.
And of course, less moving parts with this because electric motors and things like that reduces that sort of impact of, you know, keeping these maintained as well, doesn't it? So, you know, how is that going to change?
Less maintenance. You don't have any hydraulics, so also no cause of any damage in the hydraulic system. The maintenance, so the weekly and the daily maintenance are just gone.
Yeah.
This is quite nice. And for sure you have a better efficiency. So the efficiency from the whole system is better compared to a hydraulic system.
Yep.
And this is also really nice.
And so it's all using less energy. So this is making concrete more sustainable. We've talked to your colleagues about Concrete Connect. So, you know, having from the batching plant to the mixer, to the job site, to the pump, etc. And now we're talking about how we can add in extra sustainability, add in less carbon usage throughout the whole job site, because we're mixing it up with electric and the concrete mixer behind us. Great to see you. Cheers.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Hi, I'm Peter Haddock, and I'm now going to be talking to you about concrete, folks. One of the most important things in the construction industry. And fortunately, we've got Sebastien here, who is the main man here when it comes to Concrete Connect. Connecting concrete? Sebastien, what's that all about? Seems to be a bit techie to me.
No, it's very easy. The point is, for us, is the idea, you produce the concrete, you transport the concrete, you place the concrete.
Yep.
Sounds
simple.
Do you have an overview of your supply chain complete?
Well, you'd like to think so, but somebody's doing the batch element, so somebody's working on that. Another person's doing the transportation, potentially, with different trucks from different people, and then another person is pumping it or placing it in the other side. So maybe not connected parts.
Not, that's the idea. So it's how you do the whole chain from manufacturing the concrete, mixing the concrete, which mixing design, for which application. These are some rules there. So you get a specification, a concrete which is manufactured.
Yep.
So Then he has to be transported. But what's happening in the summer? 30
Gets
degrees,
hot.
40 degrees.
Really? Yep.
You have a
45 in
traffic
Europe
jam.
sometime.
You
Yep.
have a traffic jam.
Yep.
And then the concrete is still in the drum and gets heated. So
Okay.
what is happening there? We know that the concrete change his specification, especially when you are on advanced concrete. And by that, if you say, I am on an ultra high concrete, performance concrete, and the specification change during the transport, can I still use it to the destination I want to have? So
Right.
by using that, you can say, okay, I can track it, I can follow my supply chain, and I say, I may have a risk.
Yep.
Are you the placer? Are you okay to take it? Or do you want to say, okay, no, I use it for another application on my job site because this is not the real specification I wanted. So that's how you follow your concrete during transportation.
And this is why it's really clever, folks, because you're using clever sensors, simple sensors, and telemetry, although in one portal that's accessible through the Liebherr portal. And that Concrete Connect allows you to then have the right level of information.
Correct.
So when you're talking about temperatures, has it sat at 20 degrees? Is it sitting at 30? Is it sitting at 35? Do we know that length of time and at 35, because of our own knowledge, that's going to have an impact? Or are we on a threshold where we just do it properly? But we know when concrete goes into the ground and it sets, it's a very hard, difficult process to chunk out a whole piece when you're doing a single pour, particularly for really sensitive, like you said, high concrete potential areas that we've got.
And you know that the concrete is coming on the job site, has changeabilities. It may be dry and then somebody's asking more water, which you know on a job site, which is the point that we can still say, no, it's fine.
Yep.
We are in the range. You can pump it, you can place it, because we have traced it during the transportation, so we are safe.
And also, all of that data then, folks, is sent to the main contractor who wants to see what the quality has been like, wants to see what the whole process has been like, and therefore has their own quality guide to say, look, now this concrete is in the ground and set, we're happy to know to the next phase of construction, it's safe, it's doing what it's supposed to do, holding a big building here, like the Liebherr Centre that we're in. So it's great to see that we're using technology now to actually monitor a product of concrete that people wouldn't have even thought about before. So it's time for us to go and see some more stuff from the Liebherr portal. But we now know we've connected concrete. Thanks to Sebastien. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Well done. And here we are, folks, on top of the electric batching plant. This completes my electric Liebherr journey here in Germany. But one of the most important thing about this product here is they've put some clever technology and innovations into this plant, so it stops the peaking of the loads when people are making concrete. That flattens out the demand, so that really does make a big impact on the overall cost of electricity and the overall running of this batching plant for the customers. So this is my journey over with Liebherr. Finishes with the biggest stuff, and now it's time for me to recharge, and so that you can see and find out more all about this on the rest of my channels as I go Liebherr full electric. Goodbye, folks. See you later.